All right, who we got next? Oh, this guy coming to the stage. I think a few of you are here to see him. Put your hands together for Joseph Tavares!
How you guys doing? My girlfriend's gonna kill me. And she's like this big. Just fucking straight nut shots. Alright. I'm Mexican. It's pretty easy to tell, but since I was a kid, I wanted to come out in movies, but I'm not that talented, so like my first movie is gonna be a horror movie. But every horror movie, it's all stereotypical. Like if a black guy comes out in a horror movie, it's like every little noise. Oh, fuck that shit! Getting nowhere near that. And then white, your stereotype is you guys are like the people that get killed a lot. And like for every little noise, it's like you just saw your friend get stabbed, and then you hear people screaming, "Oh, I'm gonna go watch that. What's going on over there?" But like I said, I'm Mexican, so if I come out in a movie, I'll be like walking down a hall. It's all dark. Door opens. I can fix that, man. I'll fix it for you. Oh, there's blood in your carpet? Oh, I have a cousin. Really cheap, really cheap. So I went to school and I only knew Spanish because that's what my parents spoke, and then I ended up learning English, and I always wanted to speak proper English, but I never could. It was really hard, and like my teachers would be like, "Oh, you need to write a report about the solar system." So I wanted to sound super smart and write something like this. In the Milky Way galaxy, we have 9 planets, but Pluto, our last planet, since it's so minuscule, has been revoked of its planetary status. That's what I wanted to write. That's not what I wrote. This is what I wrote. Hey, fool, we have like this many planets, and like the last one, Pluto. NASA said it's too tiny, so they took his green card away. They're like, back to space. And now that I'm 20 now, so they were like, I'm Mexican, so they're like, oh, why don't you have kids already? You're supposed to have like 4 already, keep them out on your farm. But I'm like, I don't farm, so who cares? Keep them in the garden or something. But the reason I tell them I don't want kids is because I like having nice things, and kids change that, Want to watch the Super Bowl and my nice 17-inch high-definition flat-screen TV. And by having a kid, I'm going to end up with a little 20-inch box, antenna, so it has that little... What the screen goes out. Oh, I got it. And another thing that gets me for, having kids, one thing that it ruins is I like nice, perky breasts. And if you have a kid, it's gonna make them saggy. And if anybody's gonna make my girlfriend's breasts saggy, it's gonna be me. Okay. I came over, I had a bunch of the white friends when I was in elementary, and it was always like, all the games are really racist, because they'll call me over, they're like, Joseph, come play house with us. I'll be like, all right, go play. And they're like, all right, Tom, you're going to be the dad. Tiffany, you'll be the mom. Joseph, you'll be our gardener. Just come back next week or something, garden something, and then just go back home. And I was like, what the hell? And then I was like, no, screw that. Let's go to another game. All right, we'll play doctor. All right. We'll have Tom's our doctor, and he'll see Tiffany and Mike, and here, giving them the best care anybody could give him as a little kid. And then I come in, I sprained my finger. He goes, I'm looking at your chart, man. You don't have insurance. My dad said Mexicans don't have insurance, so I can't treat you, man. Out you go. So I pretty much gave up on playing with other kids and just started playing video games. And one of my favorite video games is Grand Theft Auto, which there was a big thing going on in the news saying that moms were protesting it because they said little kids were going to start imitate the violence in the video game. But I say that's bullshit, because if you say that about one game, then that's all games. Like, for example, I play Super Mario a lot, and I never felt like taking mushrooms and playing in the sewer. Have you guys been driving like on the freeway and you guys see like you guys like see a black and white pull up behind you and you're like, oh shit. So you're driving, you're like, fuck, don't pull me over. I don't have my green card. My green card, fuck. All right, so you need to switch lanes. So you signal like a mile ahead, look at your mirrors, and you're like, all right, there you go. You switch lanes, and then you see the black and white pull up next to you, and you're like, what the fuck, Geek Squad? Shit. All right, thank you, everybody. My name is Joseph Tavares.
Joseph Tavares!